can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
All right, shalom, shalom. I'm back, Pastor Corey here, and want to share a little information with you all today in value of just looking at how diligent you need to be when it concerns your health, when it concerns your friends, your family around you. What I have been doing here with this O.I.M series, which is called Oppressor is Manifested, because this is what I know, all right? And for all y'all that don't believe in the Bible and that you don't believe in the Most High Yah, which we have come to find out just through diligent study, all right? And then in diligent study, what happens, and this is where the line divides in diligent study. You find yourself putting this book to the test to know whether or not it's true. Because see, for me, myself, how I got on this path, just here in short, I grew up being made to go to church, and I hated the shit out of it. Because we sat in some boring freaking churches where none of the shit made sense to me. Yes, my name is Pastor Corey. According to you, I did say a curse word. I love saying shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to say shit one more time so that you can go ahead and leave the video. But those who are not offended are going to hang around. See, because most of the people that get offended are weak, and you're caught up in the esteem of the Greeks also. Because these folks who are the Hellenists have shaped the very society that you are living in. Their father was Javan, according to the book. And according to the Most High, his children were sold to the Greeks. The children of Jerusalem and the children of Judah. And they were sold as bondmen and bondwomen. And so there's a great recompense that's going to come down the line for that. But see, we're not here just talking about that. That's the age-old knowledge. And people want that very thing and that very thought to just blow away. We want to sweep that under the rug. But, you know, two things that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to get on off here. You know, I'm just keeping this O.I.M. In fact, rolling, because I want your mind to stay tuned as we watch this whole thing play out. When I say the whole thing, there's an agenda. People are receiving a sign in their arm, that they are indeed subject to what is going on in these times right now. In the bigger scheme of things, there is a nation of people that have been described by the Bible that a lot of you all read, even though you don't know who you are, what you're doing, or, what the true manifestation of the Bible is about. But there's a people that's ruling. You ask yourself, how is it that I can be forced to take some form of a inoculation or be forced to quit my job? Well, that's because you are not your own. Either way it goes. I'm not my own, and you're not your own. You are owned by the corporation, and I am owned by the Hamashiach, who poured out his blood to redeem his brethren. All right? And I know you don't know about the kinsman redeemer. We're not going to get into that right now. I just wanted to bring some thought to you because I'm going to end in this fashion. I watched Colin Kaepernick's docuseries on Netflix. Can't remember the title. I think it's Colin in black and white. Don't quote me. Type it in yourself and go look for it. But here's my highlights. All right. See, this is one of the reasons why I do O.I.M. All right. I know recompense is tied up in O.I.M. In fact, what we find is that in this book, the Father speaks about the oppressor. And a lot of y'all that's been keeping up with the O.I.M. series, you find that there's already something spoken of concerning the oppressor. But don't take my word for it. And I don't trust you to go back and look through the O.I.M. series. So I'm going to bring this to your attention once again. All right? This is Isaiah chapter 14. All right? And it says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Yisrael and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them." That means the strangers are those who are of other nations, who was those who had not received this Torah, which is the wisdom and the understanding that Yah has given to his people. All right. He said, "And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." That means you're going to join them. No longer are we going to have to worry about making our hair blonde. No longer are we going to have to worry about our butts being too big or doing, a lot of these other things that the oppressor said that are not good, that you feel embarrassed about. See, that's some of the things that Colin was pointing out. See, I know because I have experienced it when I went to college. I felt like I needed to tone down because I was from North St. Louis. And so they scared of you. I've been on campus many times and I'm walking and I used to try it out on purpose. Some of them little white girls used to just speed the hell up and I speed up right behind them. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't getting ready to do nothing. But I started noticing your ass got a lot of pep in your step. And I said, you know what? I'm going to walk fast. But I started walking fast. You can see they down there falling over themselves trying to hurry up and get to a building. And I just keep walking fast past the building. I bet they felt like they was in a damn Michael Myers freaking horror movie. But it's a damn shame. It's a shame. Because I didn't ask to feel like that. But listen. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. That is solid word that people don't want to hear. If you don't know what that means, and if you are someone who has sat high in the seat, this too, I promise you, is going to come forward. But to jump back over in where Colin Kaepernick was coming from, he talked about his experience, growing up in this area in California. And these parents that he had were completely oblivious to what he had to experience growing up. And that's where a lot of you are. This is where a lot of people in the world don't understand. So you think when people are pushing back against white privilege, you think that they're pushing back against white skin, or they're pushing back against a race of people. When you're asking, when is that going to stop? If you haven't seen that series, then go look at it. Because, again, I've started talking about this in the O.I.M, and then it seems like, I wish he quit talking about white and black. This ain't about white and black. Because you look, when I take the total picture of what's going on, and I look at the CV-19, somebody's enlarging their territory. This is a very sinister plan. Somebody's going to rule even more. And there was no attempt to have compassion on those who were fooled by this foolishness. And see, when I look and I see the oblivious mindset of a lot of people when it comes to things like what Colin Kaepernick is talking about, or what others like myself who have expressed with the depths of our heart, that these are things that you got to begin to look at and take a stand against, because the Most High Yah ain't going to have it. And you who are so-called in the know, and you call yourself a son or a daughter of the Most High Yah, and you don't take any pleasure in desiring that there should be something done about this, then you're just as guilty. Because this, I tell you, this thing is foolish. And I hope that you can abide in what I have put before you this day. I encourage you to go over and sit and look at that, because the whole time, when the whole take a knee and, don't take a knee, and just looking at how the country was rising up, boy, we this close. We're this close on the brink of just all upheaval and uprising. And seeing what is written truly come to pass. Hey, I hope y'all heard me. I just want you to truly consider in this day what in the hell is going on. Hey, this is O.I.M. Oppressors Manifested. Be on the lookout for the next. Definitely go over and see us at patreon.com/body of Yah, where we definitely going to be pouring out some very, very pertinent information for you to grab a hold of. And here, coming up next, for a lot of you all that really have been paying attention from the side of our teachings and our faith, told you all that we was going to have an Instagram channel where we was going to be sharing a lot of different resources that I get pertaining to what's going on. And I want to make sure that I have a secure way of getting it to you. And I don't know if you're able to look it up. It's a private group on Telegram called the Tribe of Lions. I will be posting that link below here in this video, and also in some of our groups where the brethren and just the whole of the Israelites gather to make sure that we draw near to the word of the Most High. I'm going to make sure that this link starts to get out. You all be well. I'm Pastor Corey. This is O.I.M. Shalom, shalom.